From Tears to Smiles, the uplifting tale of two orphan brothers. Caleb and Elias worked in the sweltering heat of the restaurant kitchen, their hands moving in a blur of motion. The air was thick with the scent of spices and sizzling meat, but their stomachs remained empty. They were two promising teenage orphans, but their selfish boss, a man with a booming voice and a scowl for a face, didn't believe in paying them or giving them a meal. He only believed in profit. The boss, a large, imposing man, sat at a small table near the kitchen door. He was eating a large plate of roasted chicken, savoring every bite, while his other hand counted a thick stack of money. He would occasionally glance up at the boys with a look of disdain, as if their very existence was an inconvenience. That night, as they walked home through the dark, winding streets, the hunger was a physical ache. The city lights blurred around them. Elias, the younger brother, leaned against Caleb, his head bowed. "I'm so hungry, Caleb," he whispered. Caleb put his arm around Elias's shoulders. "I know, little brother," he said, his voice quiet but firm. "We'll find a way. We always do." As they rounded a corner, a warm, inviting glow spilled from a small bakery. The scent of fresh, warm bread hit them like a wave. They stopped, their eyes drawn to a single golden loaf sitting on a cooling rack in the window. It looked like a treasure, a promise of comfort and relief. A moment of silent, desperate communication passed between them. Caleb, with a trembling hand, reached through the open window and snatched the loaf. They turned and ran, the bread clutched tightly to Caleb's chest. But their escape was short-lived. A cry of alarm from the old woman who owned the shop echoed behind them. The old woman's cry brought a crowd of people from the street, their faces filled with anger and judgment. The boys were cornered in a narrow alley, their shouts a wall of noise. The stolen bread now felt like a heavy weight in Caleb's hands. Just as the crowd was about to close in, a calm, commanding voice cut through the noise. "Stop!" A kind-looking man, Mr. Allister, stepped forward, his hand raised in a gesture of peace. The crowd, surprised, fell silent, their anger momentarily forgotten. Mr. Allister spoke to the crowd, his voice gentle but firm, reminding them that a moment of desperation does not define a person. He then turned to the old woman, paid her for the bread, and then gave the boys his card. "Come to my office tomorrow," he said. "We will talk." The next day, the boys, clean and nervous, arrived at a tall office building.